Hey guys, Viking 82 here, back with the third and final video of the day. I should finally be catching up on showing off all the plunder that I required over the last little while. Like I said, I had a ton to go through, so this should definitely catch me up on everything. So yeah, just going to jump right into it, starting off with Cactus, TKO Tokyo, live in Japan. Of course, Cactus are a hard rock / blues rock band from Long Island, New York. Been active off and on since 1969 and features Carmine Appice of Blue Murder, King Cobra, among many others, who's also the brother of Vinny Appice, former drummer for Dio and Black Sabbath. This is a 3-disc set, including a DVD, live album recorded at Garden. I got a Shimo Kitazawa in Tokyo, December 7th, 2012, put up by Purple Pyramid Records in 2014. Really happy to have this. I do love Cactus. Next up, Deep Purple, Turning to Crime. Of course, Deep Purple really needs no introduction. Hard rock / heavy metal band from London, England. Been around since 1968. This is the band's 22nd full-length album put out by Ear Music just last year. And is essentially just a covers album, but really well done in my opinion. I love their cover of Rockin' Pneumonia and the Boogie Woogie Flu. Love that song. So, really cool listen. Next up, Black Label Society, Doom Crew Inc. And I was really upset to find out that I had a chance to get an autographed copy of this, and I missed out on it because I didn't realize it was available. But I digress. Black Label Society, southern / groove metal band from Los Angeles, California. Been around since 1998. Of course, project of Zakk Wylde, Ozzy Osbourne's on and off again guitarist. This is the 11th full-length album put out by E1 just last year. Features the definite hit song that seemed to get played a lot last year, Set You Free, which is definitely a really awesome song. Next up, got the newest one from the legendary thrashers Exodus, Persona Non Grata. Thrash metal band from San Francisco, California. Been around since 1979. This is the band's 12th full-length album put out just last year by Nuclear Blast Records, and this is a solid album in my opinion. Zetro has never sounded better. It's just heavy and just catchy as all hell. Absolutely loved it. And I actually pre-ordered the long box version of this, which was actually a Decibel magazine exclusive, limited to 300 copies, which I was really excited I was able to get this. I actually just pre-ordered a little while back the long box version that Decibel is putting out of the new Immolation album that's coming out, so I'm really happy about that. Next up, Freakshow with their self-titled. Now, if you're not familiar with this band, they were a hard rock band that featured Jeff LaBar, formerly of Cinderella, who tragically passed away not that long ago, so rest in power, as well as the late Frankie Banali, again, rest in power, of Quiet Riot. This is their debut full-length album put out by Ionian in 2021, though it originally was released in 2009. Just some really solid hard rock, some really good vocals, great guitar work, and of course Frankie Banali's drums are just absolutely fantastic. Definitely worth checking out if you can find a copy. Next two are from the same band. That is Whitesnake with 1987, which I believe is just their self-title from 1987, and Slip of the Tongue. Course, Whitesnake, hard rock / heavy metal band from London, England, been around since 1978, formed upon David Coverdale's departure from Deep Purple. The self-titled here from 1987 is actually the 7th full-length album put out by Geffen, and lead-off track on here is probably one of my all-time favorite Whitesnake songs, Still of the Night. I absolutely love that song. Anytime it comes on the radio, it gets cranked to the fullest volume. And then finally, Slip of the Tongue here is the 8th full-length album out on Geffen Records from 1989. Only song I could really recognize on here right off the bat is Fool for Your Lovin', which is another really good song. Definitely Looking forward to listening to that a little bit more. Alrighty. Sorry, trying to get my notes to stay here so I can actually read. Next up, just a cool little $2 find at FYE. That place has really become a joke. But every now and then I find some stuff, and I found this in there for like $2, plus my little 10% discount. This little 2-song single for Hell Yeah, with Sangre por Sangre, or Blood for Blood, and Cross to Bear, Cradle of Bones. Of course, Hell Yeah, groove metal band from Dallas, Texas, that is currently on hold since the death of Vinnie Paul, rest in power. Been around since 2006, and was actually just a super group with Vinnie as well as Mudvayne members. This was an FYE exclusive, and actually still has the coupon in it where you get the album at the time, Blood for Blood, for $7.99. So, like I said, was it essential? Not really, but when you come across things like that, you just sometimes just grab it for the hell of it. Next up, this ended up on my year-end list as well. This is Stabbing with Ravenous Psychotic Onslaught. Of course, Stabbing, brutal death metal out of Texas. Been around since just last year. Debut EP put out by Comatose Music. This will be getting a review here at some point, so be on the lookout for that. And if you'll give me just 1 second here. Sorry about that, just had a little distraction there. So, alright, moving on with the last two of this video. We have Pathology with The Everlasting Plague, which is definitely an apt title for the days we are living in right now. Yeah, Pathology, brutal death metal band out of San Diego, California. Been around since 2006. This is their 11th full-length album put out by Nuclear Blast just last year. Only gotten to spin it once, but this sounds absolutely sick. Definitely go check this one out. And last but most certainly not least, Hypocrisy with Worship. I love that cover. I really want to get a shirt with that on there. But yeah, Hypocrisy, melodic death metal band from Sweden, been around since 1991. This is the band's 14th full-length album, out on Nuclear Blast just last year. To me, just another solid ever from Peter Takren and his little group there. So yeah, definitely go check this one out. And yeah, that is going to do it. I am finally all caught up, I think, for right now. For the stuff that's been sitting in here, I do got a lot of stuff coming in because, as I said, I did get some money and gift cards for Christmas, so I've been buying stuff with those. So yeah, keep on the lookout for that. But until next time, thank you guys for watching and subscribing, and stay brutal.